You mentioned that you're thinking of becoming a labor and delivery nurse, and you want to know what are the best parts of the job, what are the worst parts of the job, what things should you look for in a school as you contemplate this. And first and foremost, I love being a labor and delivery nurse. I'm so proud when people ask me what I do and I'm able to tell them I'm a labor and delivery nurse. I love it. I don't think there's a better job in the world. For one, when you're a labor and delivery nurse, you get to kind of get operating room experience. You get to both circulate and scrub during C-sections. Labor and delivery is like the ER for pregnant ladies, and so you get to triage patients and perform medical screening exams. And labor and delivery is highly specialized. You get to learn new skills and new concepts that you don't really deal with anywhere else in the hospital. So it's an exciting area in medicine. I think the best part of the job is interacting with couples during such a vulnerable and impressionable time in their life and being able to bond with them and help them through this process. And of course, the miracle of birth is amazing, and I get to see this on a regular basis, and I consider that to be quite a privilege. Labor and delivery nurses are kind of adrenaline junkies and ambulance chasers, and that's also one of my favorite parts of the job, is that things can be going really well, and then all of a sudden, I mean, it keeps you on your toes because things can go wrong so quickly, and you learn how to react suddenly to obstetrical emergencies, and you get to work with an exciting team of really smart people to get really good outcomes. This includes anesthesiologists, the OB providers, other nurses, techs, secretaries, housekeepers. We couldn't do it without the whole team. So I love the team approach too. That's really exciting to me. Labor and delivery definitely has its downside. By far, the worst thing about the job is the fact that people have fetal demises, where they have to come to labor and delivery and deliver a baby that's passed while inside of them, or sometimes terrible things happen to families during labor or afterwards. Maybe their baby's born with a genetic defect that they didn't know about, and then they have to cope with the loss of their child. These are very, very tender opportunities to help people through a very difficult time in their life. And I have learned so much as I've been able to help people through their experience. I'm amazed and very inspired by people's faith during difficult times. And so while this is definitely the hardest part of being a labor and delivery nurse, it's also very rewarding, and it's helped me to grow in a lot of ways as I've seen people cope with their trials in life. So basically, to summarize it all up, labor and delivery is a special place to work for so many reasons. As you're considering your profession and thinking about going to nursing school, there are some things to consider when you're choosing the school you're going to go to. There's a lot of things to think about. One is, are you going to move out? Are you going to move away from home? Are you looking for a school that's close to you? Affordability, what's tuition like, and what can you afford? What type of program do the schools offer that you're looking at? Like some programs allow you to take the NCLEX or boards after you've gotten your associate's degree, and you can start working and continue on to get your bachelor's, or some take you all the way through the bachelor's program and then you take boards. Some allow you to get your LPN midway through the program. So there's a lot of things to consider there. Another huge factor to consider is the admissions process. It's hard to get into nursing school, but don't let that deter you. I would probably apply to a few different schools that you've been thinking about, and hopefully you'll get into at least one of them. Ask the school what their requirements are. They might require you to take tests and get a certain score on that. They might require you to have a certain GPA or to go through an interview process. A lot of schools require different things, so become familiar with that. And like I said, apply to a few different schools so you increase your chances of getting in somewhere. While you're doing your prerequisites, focus on the ones that are required for nursing school. Make sure that you're getting good grades in those so that you don't have to retake them. Like when I went through school, I knew that anatomy, microbiology, and physiology were all heavily weighed at the school that I was applying to. And so I took them one at a time and made sure I got an A in each one. And that increased my chances of getting admitted, and I was able to get in the first time, and it was a really great experience for me. But again, it definitely depends on the school. So I would spend some time visiting a few campuses, talking with the counselors that are there, and they'll be able to give you more guidance and direction. I hope the best for you. I hope that you're able to be a labor and delivery nurse someday too and love it as much as I do. If you have more questions in the future for me, please feel free to ask them on our Facebook page at facebook.com/Intermountain Moms, and recommend us to your friends and family too.